Hello. I'm looking for my video. Hold on. That's terrible. Every day I come on, or every time I come on, I gotta hunt my own video. Okay. Let's get on to the collective. Let's get on to the collective real quick. Yeah, I don't know. Damn, that backfired, lady. Shit. It's like it backfired before it materialized in the recent past for somebody. Before I open my mouth, let me keep pulling this spread here. You know, I've always got two women in competition with each other. That seems legit, but the issue is I don't see competition in the recent past. That's the problem that's got my mind kind of boggled. True. I don't get this. Well, I don't know what else to say. Confucius say, right? If this was a Chinese fortune cookie, I have a female in the recent past, no doubt doesn't like some other lady. She don't like you. Newsflash, she don't care for you. Yeah, I don't know what she was up to. She was doing something, but whatever her efforts were in the past, she's been defeated. She doesn't want any problems. Whatever the plan was, it's come to light in the recent past. Whatever she was up to, that's come to light. Bad news. Bad news. And it's like she wasn't anticipating that. She wasn't anticipating that. I've got a gentleman here that's, not making a love offer, and that really upset her. That really upset her. It looks like she's taking it very hard. She's doing her best to heal from it. She's taking it hard. Furthermore, I mean, ma'am, whoever my collective is, did you know you were in competition with this lady? Because I don't think you did. It looks like your current energy is you have moved on. You've been on this path of success now for a long time. Your focus is forward. You see things for what it is. You see things very accurately. You're being very logical. You're making very logical steps. You're thinking things through. You're thinking about what excites you, and that's where your direction is. This here concerns me. What is this in the future? Give me something here in the past, of course. All right, current energy, please. Current energy, please. I don't see anything wrong with the current energy. I see somebody here that's moving forward quickly, and has been on this path for a while. Give me something here in the future. That's where I was more concerned. Give me something here in the future. Wow. Well, okay. So here's the deal. Whoever this other female is, she doesn't like you. Newsflash. She's saying she don't want no drama with you, but there's something here she was trying to force. I see the force. Whatever she was trying to forces things on you, forces their way, uses force to get what they want. It's been very hard to do that with you. You don't want to play along. And the fact that you've moved on and you've focused on yourself and your own journey and you see things for what they are. I don't know why it's a nightmare for this lady. Nightmare. Nightmare. So she's looking in ways. She spends a lot of time looking in on you. That's all I can say about that. She gets very excited. All I can say is whatever she's up to in the future, she's doing something petty, very gossipy. She's excited about this petty little plan too. I just know the issue with this cyberbullying, there's something here about being cyberbullied online. She's going to get caught in the future. She's getting all excited. It's childish what she's doing, this messaging. It really shows, it shows how caught up in something that she's in. I mean, she was already caught in the past trying to do this shit. Whatever truth you're speaking, she don't want you to speak that truth. That's why she's so focused on you. She wants you to shut your mouth, ma'am. So she's on to something else. She's going to try to do something, send you a message to get you up in your head, to get you panicked. This is just another form of abuse, of bullying. She's thinking hard about how to get to you, how to get under your skin. I don't understand why, but because I see you minding your own business. That's why I just don't get it with this lady. I don't get it. Why she's being like that to you. Weird to me, but hell, what do I know? Let me the second collective. Maybe she feels like you're bullying her. I don't know. I don't believe there's a woman here that doesn't know she's even in an argument or a competition. I see another female here very much focused on herself and has been doing so for some time. All right, second collective, let's go. I can't stay here very long today. I cannot give y'all 2-3 hours. Okay, well, that makes sense. Damn. Okay. Damn. Ooh. This person, there's something in the recent past, okay? I don't know if I'm just doing a second collective or if I'm doing a continuation off of the last reading, but I'm going to call this collective 2 for all intents and purposes. In the recent past, I see somebody here waiting with some type of little plan. They've been holding the plan back for you because they don't want to ruin a surprise. Yeah, they've been waiting to do this. This is a plan that they've put in action, but they're keeping it from you. They're keeping it from you. They don't want to get caught. Right. This person's coming across as laid back and chill. You know, I'm laid back and chill. I'm studying this person. I'm studying this person. This person's coming across, this gentleman's coming across quite clever. He's very clever as far as what he's going to reveal and what he's not going to reveal. He's not revealing his whole hand. He's waiting on a perfect opportune moment. Current energy, I see him coming towards somewhere. There's back and forth communication here. There's travel. There's travel. And I see someone here needing help. Disappointed maybe with change. I don't know if this is a plan to leave someone out in the cold or... Because I'm seeing this. I'm moving in on this person. I need help, and all that's changed. And this person is having trouble with money, possibly unemployed. And I see them asking a lot of questions and putting up a fight and wanting to go wherever this person go. Like there's somebody here that wants to leave a situation, making travel arrangements. I need help to pull this off to change something though. Right. It's like they've got to leave something else behind in the current energy. They have to. They're moving forward. This is somebody, in my opinion, moving forward to greener grass. They're moving forward to greener grass. I want to go towards this, where the land of luxury over here. Paradise City. There in the future, there's this brand new opportunity here for money. I see this person financially independent, successful. There's rumors of it. There's truth about it too. I see a lover's connection here, very strong. I see people reunited, and it feels so good. I see a reconciliation in the future. There's something about the recent past this person was waiting on. They were waiting, some type of strategy they had, and they were holding this back. They were playing their cards close to the chest. It's like, man, I know this person's hanging on to me, hanging on like a little kid hanging on to a father's leg almost. I see travel. All right, I'll miss you. Things have changed. Somebody here wants to get out of the cold for sure. It's like, I can't stay here in this low vibing, poverty ass energy. I'm out. Deuces. Because in the future, the only challenge here, the challenge of maybe finding employment or finding something, there's a challenge here of accepting a big offer. Is it right for me? Is it right for the whole family? Whatever it is, it brings a lot of financial prosperity. The whole family look good. That's the truth. There's a new lover's connection there. It's strong. It's hella strong. And I see someone getting along with everybody. This also could very well be a reconciliation in the future. This could be some type of the challenge of this offer. I like it. I like it a lot. There's a plan here, though, that this gentleman has, and he's been playing it close to the chest, and I see why. I see that there's going to be people in the current energy that are putting up a fight with it. Right. King of Pentacles here, thinking about his money. Current energy is this Ace of Cups, brand new love offer. And then here's in love. I'm in love. Come on, shook up. Somebody here. There is a brand new love interest here in current energy. Yeah, this King of Pentacles looks like he's been struggling with money bad, dealing with somebody from the past, possibly dealing with family that's really had their claws in pretty deep. He's telling me he's had a change of mind, or he feels like he was forced to change his mind in the recent past, and whatever that is, there was unfinished business there. This King of Pentacles, when it comes to his stability, you know, the King of Pentacles is usually a very grounded individual. Loves hard, married, stays married for a long time, but there's been an extreme issue with money. Now, granted, there's been a lot of fond memories with the family, and it looks like he's been able to turn lemons into lemonade here for sure. He has something to show for it, but he's had a change. He's had a change of mind. You know, he sees things a lot differently. There's something here about the recent past where family maybe changed this person's mind, made this person think there was unfinished business. You know, it looks like so-and-so, there's someone here from the past that really needs help with money. Someone's being reminded of the good old days. Look how fruitful we were in the past. And it made this person have a change of mind. So they acknowledge that there's unfinished business here, but all that has been out on display now for quite some time. I mean, whatever truth there is to that, there's no secret to it, is what I'm seeing in the recent past. Yeah. A lot of juggling resources in the recent past, for sure. Juggling resources. A lot on my plate, juggling resources, especially when it came to money. I just see one dude responsible for the whole family. Yeah, definitely this is a gentleman's reading. Current energy is there is this love interest here. Brand new love interest here, but the challenge of the relationships around this gentleman, the challenge of his relationships. You know, there's connections here that have been in place for a long time. So the challenge of this new relationship and the challenge of getting everybody on the same page, so to speak, when it comes to uniting families and friends. In the future, there's something here that's disappointing, and it's like, well, I don't have any other option. I've got to hurt somebody. Somebody in this equation has to get hurt in this scenario, but it's either you hurt somebody else's feelings. This gentleman really wants to heal something, but that said, he has to disappoint some other folks. He feels like he has no other option but to do this. It's like, I miss someone. I really miss them a lot. I don't have any other option. I want to heal this. There's a gentleman here that wants to follow his heart. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's not a reading that I see often. Most of my readings have been pretty doom and gloom as of late, so. That looks pretty good. Okay, I'll take y'all's questions. I can't stay on that long. Hi, Ishita, how you doing? What's going on for Ishita? Do you see her getting a partner this year? Finding a romantic connection? You see Ishita Kumar getting a romantic connection? Yeah, X. There's the X. I have X energy. I was going to say it before that card even hit the table. It's too dominant in the reading here. So listen, what I'm seeing for you is it looks like you dealt with somebody in the recent past that wasn't ready for the level of commitment that you were ready for. Emperor reverse. This was somebody who thought they were ready, but when push come to shove, they weren't. They just weren't ready. To be fair with you, this gentleman has focused on his finances, and that's most likely why you haven't seen or heard from him. He's telling me straight up, he's got fond memories with you in the past, but he was not financially where he wanted to be. when he dealt with you. And that was probably a hard pill for him to swallow. He didn't want you to know that. Um, your current energy is coming across as you're smarter and wiser now. You're coming across as laid back. You're coming across as laid back. You're coming across as cautious. Someone that's looking, it's like, yeah, I can be laid back, but it's like you're hyper focused to see if somebody is disrespectful or just playing games with you. This person really wants a second chance with you. They've been admiring you for a long time. This is somebody that really wants to make it work with you. This could also be somebody at your current place of employment that you work with now. If not, this is someone who really wants to put in the work, in my opinion, to earn your trust. In the future, this person is trying to prove themselves that they've changed. They're not willing to let this go yet. This person, the challenge here is that they're trying to, this is somebody that's admiring you. They've been holding back now for a while. I see this person making a change, and I see them putting themselves out there and just being honest about what they want. I do see a small invitation for you in the future from this gentleman. That's what I'm seeing for you. This could be a guy that just went with the flow. You weren't for sure. You had, this person had you Googling things, like Googling conversations. What did it mean when he said this? Because you just didn't understand what the hell he meant. Like, I don't know what he wants. I think this person's changed. They're holding on to you. They're not willing to let you go. And I do see a small offer coming for you in the future. Yeah, second chance. Listen, if you were praying about this, the challenge of this answered prayer in the recent past, you got a lot of majors here. You know, the Star, the Lovers, the Judgment. It's 3 major arcana with another major arcana on the bottom of the deck. So it looks like this was a very challenging answered prayer in the past. The current challenges with you two now, the Lovers challenge, meaning, you know, can you guys put your differences aside to mend this? It's going to be a challenge. However, the way I see this thing playing out in the future, Judgment, I do think that you and this person will give each other a second chance. That's what I'm seeing. Too young to be here. Well, I hope that's not true. You need to be 21 to be in here, okay? Hello, the biblical prophetess. Oh, you're welcome. Okay. The biblical prophetess. If you want a personal, I don't mind giving you one. I mean, it needs to be, if you want a question answered, it needs to be in the form of a yes or no, but I can get specific just to you, so you don't have to question whether or not a general collective was for you or not. But that is the general collective that I'm picking up on, and there's not many people here. You know, I got 14 people in the room, so the chances of it applying to you are pretty great. Every damn time, man. Hey, Manny D's, what's up? I wish I could mute this thing. I think I can. I'm gonna have to mute it because they're just gonna drive me crazy. Hey, Manny D, long time no see. Let me mute this because they're gonna drive me nuts. Okay, Manny D's, let's go. Please remember me. Good to see you. Yeah, I remember you, man. It's been a long time. You and Sigma. Y'all coming out the woodwork. Tamika Wright. Good evening, beautiful. Good evening, beautiful. Miss Trina, how does Jess actually feel about me? Platonic, possible. This is a platonic possible friendship. I know she wants to be closer than we are, but for various reasons, I'm apprehensive. Okay. What's going on with Jess and Trina? Because she apprehensive about being a girlfriend. How does Jess view Trina? Is she up to anything? Because Trina just apprehensive about, really fooling with her like that. What's going on with Jess? What is her intentions? What is her views and intentions of, okay. There's a challenging history there in the past somewhere. Six of Cups challenge, so there's something here in the past that's challenging. Whether or not the memories are good or bad or accurate or indifferent. A lot of challenges. They're all coming up with challenge. Yeah, it depends on how you, I guess it just depends on whose side you're on. Justice challenge, it's coming up like, well, it depends on, there's biases here. I see bias. There's no way for me to get around bias. You've got challenge, negative. So what I'm seeing is a bias. There's challenging memories of the past for various reasons. Okay. But the justice challenge, it depends on your view of it. Judgment on the bottom of your discernment of it. It's like waiting on the bathroom. Depends on which side of the door you are. If you say, hey, I'll be 2 minutes, well, it depends on which side of the door you're on at a 2-minute bathroom equation. 2 minutes don't seem that long when you're the one in the bathroom. You're the one waiting on it. That's a hell of a long time. You get ready to piss yourself. So, listen. Let me keep going. Perspective being objective, I guess. Can I get something? Wow. Okay. Okie doke. Yep. All right then. You got a heavy gossiper. This is a lot of gossip, and it's negative gossip. You got a really heavy gossip. Is this person a beautician or something? Does nails, hair? Because there's heavy gossip in this reading. And someone that likes to spin the facts to their, right. Okay. Here's the deal. I would go quiet when dealing with this individual. Just listen to what they got to say. So in the recent past, mix the good with the bad, take the good with the bad, but however you want to spin it in the recent past, it's very difficult situations. Hard times. It's been a hard knock life for said person. And they hold on to that in the recent past. They're still holding on to it. They haven't let it go. There's probably still burdens that remain from the past. It's challenging. Mix the good with the bad. The facts of life are here. This person has been burdened. For whatever reason, they're still under the gun with it. They're still responsible, maybe even somewhat financially responsible. But for what, even if they're not financially responsible, they haven't let it go. It's been very hard for this person to let it go. So, in my opinion, they're looking for different perspectives. They're looking at their options. You know, this is somebody with a hard knock life, and they feel like they've been pushed down and held back, and they're looking for options, possibly options to. I don't want to guess at that. I feel like they're holding something back, and they're looking for options. They feel like it's been a hard knock life for them. They're still holding on to this burden. They're still dragging around this burden. But to be fair with you, because why is this person looking for options? It's options to get into your energy, in my opinion. And to be fair with you, the issue that I have with her is that she's quite manipulative on how she spends heartbreak and how she spends healing. Spinning it. Spinning and spinning and spinning and spinning until I get it. I mean, I think Kodak Black said that best, right? I mean, I spinning and spinning and spinning until I get it. Who said that? Was that him? I'm a healthy kid. It doesn't matter. Listen, to be fair with you, the Magician reverse is somebody that is manipulating things to their advantage. There's third-party interference. There's heartbreak here, okay? There's heartbreak here. And this person is saying, you know, I've healed it. And they're coming towards you genuinely. It's like I'm trying to heal things with this person, and I'm trying to show them, like, hey, what's up? What's good? I'm trying to offer, you know, attention to this person. It's all good. It's all love. They're trying to dap you up or what, but they're being met with resistance. In the future, nothing but negative gossip. This person liked to gossip. And I'm telling you, they hang around gossips. That's why I'm asking you, is she a beautician? What does she do? Because there's negative gossip. This person, in my opinion, enjoys the drama. And if you could be a fly on the wall, it's like, you ever talk to somebody and realize that the minute they open their mouth, they're the problem? They're the problem. This person is immature. The shit they do is immature. They like to be around people that reinforce their immature behavior. This is probably somebody that's going to like to watch television shows that you don't get down with, like the Bad Girls Club or whatever the hell, right? Right here, yeah. Like Jerry. This person enjoys that type of lower vibrational, lower level stuff, man. Immature. They like to gossip, the drama. And when they hear it, they're like, nuh-uh, and they get real quiet because they want to hear it. They enjoy it. And I think that you're right to kind of put up a barrier here. Like, wait, no, hey, I appreciate your love, dap it up. But the issue is, it's like, man, you hang around people that gossip like this, the minute you exit the room, baby, they gossiping about you. Does that make sense? I don't know. That was for Miss Tran. So that's what I'm seeing, you know. It's I don't know how else to paint that picture. Miss Trina for Jess. Manny. What will happen between me and Carrie? Yeah, I remember the saga with you and Carrie. It's been a long time though since you've been around. What will happen? You still dealing with Carrie? What will happen between me and Carrie? Been together for 6 years, a lot of ups and downs, no shit. And what will happen between me and Carrie? Been together for 6 years, a lot of ups and downs. What are her true intentions with me? Does she mean well? Stop. Does Carrie, what's going on with Carrie and Manny? Does she mean well, or I don't really need the past. I just want to know the current energy and the future. I don't really want to focus on the past. We've seen their past 100 times, 50, 11 times. I've been to this globe about 50, 11 times. I've been to this globe 50, 11 times. Okay. This girl trying to push you to be a better person, a better provider, mostly. Yeah, I don't see nothing wrong with her. She's trying to push you to be more, whatever career line. It's like, yeah, she wants to go to distance with you. And she's saying, listen, I've been with Manny when we didn't have shit. And I love him. You know, she damn sure don't love you for your money, Manny. She's trying to push you into a career, something stable. She really does have the best of intentions here. Yeah, you piss her off though. You've got a way to piss her off, that's for damn sure. So it's like, in the recent past, it's like she's waiting for you to do something, you know? It's like, yeah, you pull up with this love offer, but what's love got to do with it? Because she's like, well, if you want it, then fight for it. Like, are you fighting for this relationship or are you fighting against it? You know, I mean, what resources do you have? She knows you're a smart guy, but then it's like she's got to leave you alone. She doesn't want to, but to be fair, it's like she loves you. She gets torn, in my opinion, is torn between your heart and what you know is best for you. Now, in your current energy, she's saying, yes, we have a very challenging past painted with very good memories. She's been with you through the long haul, and it's damn sure not for your money. And she's saying, I love him, but with this little bit that he's offering, I know he's capable of more. And she's trying to push you. She's saying, I got a plan for him to make something more of himself, especially this year. So she's trying to direct you in a way, kind of push you into a more stable career path. But if it sounds like she pissy with you in the future and she's got a grudge, yes. Because she feel like you're being deceptive, like you're never going to change. Like you're never going to change. It's like, when are you going to do this? When? You know what I'm saying? When are you going to put yourself out there? When are you going to do what I need you to do? And you're pissing her off. She's starting to feel like you're selling her a pipe dream. It's like, yeah, you told me that last year, Manny. You told me that last year that you were going to go for this certification or this schooling, or that we were going to be stable, or that you were going to do X, Y, and Z. And she's not seeing the changes. She's waiting for, like, when are you going to do it? And she's starting to hold a grudge with you over it. She feels like you selling her a pipe dream. I don't see that she has any bad intentions with you at all. Does that make sense? I don't see any bad intentions. I see a woman that is waiting around on potential from a gentleman that needs to put up or shut up. Does that make sense? Raymond Torres, what's my next actions towards me? He blocked her and everything. What's she up to? And what's Raymond's ex up to now that he blocked her on everything? I'll be attracting some Some guys here lately. Well, it's been about 50-50. It's just I've been seeing more. Okay. Same shit, different day, just shit. What is that? Give me that again. What is this king? Gossip. Wait up. Ooh, this 2 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, 10 of something. I can see that. 8 of Swords in their head. Yeah, they overthink this shit a lot. What is this currently? Carless? Ain't got no car? Ain't no car. Well, okay. So, 2 things here. This person is coming across like a wacko jacko. You know, there's a challenge here of juggling money, they're coming across like they have a lot on their plate and they're holding a grudge. They feel betrayed by family, you. They could say that, you know, you prioritized everybody but them. They're holding a grudge about that. They are holding grudges for various reasons. You name it. Not only with you, but with their own family. It's like everybody, Marsha. Like everything's about someone else and not about them. This person just doesn't feel prioritized and they're holding a grudge over it. But in particular with you, where you could have, the challenge of you trying to prioritize your life and your family, this person is really overthinking it, overanalyzing it. So the current energy, they're replaying the highlight reel, the good old days. In their current energy, I see them here, you know, sorry, in their head, you know, and that's what I'm clarifying. And somebody caught up in their head. And I see it, you know, but when they start to think and they start feeling hateful, like this person fucked me over, like they feel like you fucked them over. Now, the current energy with them, it's like I can't stop thinking about what this person did to me. And not only that, my family and their family and da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Well, no doubt they can't move on, especially if they ain't in a damn car. At any rate, their current energy is that they're replaying the highlight reel, the good old days, the fond memories. When you two were a couple. The King and the Queen of Wands. When you two were a couple and you guys had the world by the balls. When you used to do things for her and she used to do things for you, she thought that you were going to be her husband. And I see her hoping, wishing, and praying. She is saying this person was an answered prayer. How could this happen? I was hoping for good news. How could they lie to me? How could they lie to me? How could they do this? They just playing games with me. This person, the current energy is they're trying to message you, but they feel like somebody's playing, like you played them, like you played games with them. But not only that, there's so much deception here between the two of you. Furthermore, if this person's going to a tarot reader or somebody, the star with the high priestess, they're being lied to right now. This is somebody that's selling them, oh my God, this person is going to reach out to you. They're going to do this for you. They're being lied to right now. They are not on the same page at all. This would be somebody listening to general readings as well. Because I'm getting the high priestess with the answered prayer. There's somebody here following their own gut. It's like, yeah, I mean, I see the messages, but I know you're full of shit. I know you haven't changed. And this person in the current energy just didn't see that coming. They thought that if they could remind you of the highlight reel, they could remind you of the good old days, and kind of play into your ego. They really thought that you would have given them a positive message. Instead, there's a level of disrespect here. I don't know if you told this person they was full of shit. It's like, man, I see you ain't changed at all. This person was not anticipating that response at all because it didn't go anywhere. This person was not anticipating that a message wasn't going to go through. They weren't anticipating that this was their big move. And it went nowhere. That car stayed parked. In the future, they're having a very hard time coming towards you. They are. They're having a hard time. They're having a hard time with transportation. Does this person not have a car? Because they're having a hard time just getting back and forth places, first of all. They're having a hard time. That's a big challenge. But there's something here that they want to post. To me, this is an online post. They want to do something to really blow you out the water. They want you to see it. They want you to see it by word of mouth, that they doing good, that they've gotten some type of unexpected money, that they've met some dude that is rich and educated, and their hope is that it gets back to you furthermore. Because coming towards you and approaching you up in person, that's proving to be challenged. But they're doing something in the future. Notice that they can't pull up on you though. Well, they don't have a car. So whatever this is the shock and awe moment. They want you to see it. They want you to see it by way of messenger. They want you to see it by way of gossip, that they've hit the jackpot somehow, that they're doing so well, that their finances are doing well, that they've met some dude and he's educated. They want your jaw to drop, basically. They're trying to make your jaw drop. They're really trying to do something in the future, all for your benefit, but it's all through word of mouth and messengers, through gossip. It's childish. You got a page of swords reversed. Pages are children. You got a page of wands challenge in the future. It's very childish, immature behavior. There was deception. This person's being deceptive now. It's almost like, yeah, did you hear so-and-so's dating this guy and he's really rich and she's doing exponentially well. It's like, really? Glad to hear that. Yeah, what's this going on with your car, yo? What is the big deal with the car? There's something here that this person's admiring. And I mean admiring it for a while too. And there's something about the daylight and them having trouble seeing something, but yeah, this would make me really happy. I hope it ain't to key your car because there's something about the sun, right? It's like, yeah, you can see it, right? But then what is this key shit going on with the car? Because I am telling you, this moon with the chariot, this person wants first and foremost, they want to be deceptive about some type of car in the future. That they done bought themselves a Lambo, and my right ear going nuts. Second of all, there's something about them seeing the car parked somewhere during the daylight. I'm telling you, I don't like this nighttime energy with the moon. There's something here very deceptive in the future about their forward movement as far as them being successful and victorious and driving some car with all this horsepower. There's something about them being extremely deceptive, especially around a vehicle in the future. I don't like it. There's something here they've admired, and they admire it for a while. And it's like, oh, they look happy. Look at that. They want you to see them happy, but it's a challenge for you to do so. Something here about a car, and I'm telling you, I hope this woman ain't trying to key your car. It's got keying somebody's car written all over it, sabotaging somebody's car, even with the forest words. It's like, how could I hurt this person? Well, I know they admire something. Well, what do they love? What makes them happy? And it's like, I see this person being sneaky and deceptive around a vehicle. Now, if it's not keying your car, which I do want to caution you about, this is somebody slit your tires. This is somebody that wants to be deceptive about how well they're doing in the future that they done, especially with a vehicle. They really want you to see them driving. I don't know why that's such a big damn deal to you, but that's what they want to lie about. That's their next big lie. Raymond, I don't know why that's so big of a deal to you, but it is. They can't believe you blocked them. They never saw that coming. They never thought about that, blah, 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 blah. All right, y'all, listen, I see everybody posting, and I'm sorry. I cannot take any more questions today. It's 6:07. I put myself on a limit for 1 hour to be here. I got to stop. But I will tell you that I will do my best to come back on later this evening. If not, I'll come on tomorrow. So y'all have your notifications on, those of you that got missed. But I just couldn't give you guys the time I really needed to give you. I've got to, if I don't stop now, I've got to be out the door soon. And I've got to start to get ready. You see, I'm in a bathrobe. I am in no way, shape, or form ready to leave. But I wanted to give the channel something. All right, y'all, take care. Stay nice to each other, okay? Thank you for all the loves, the likes, and all that good stuff. And, you know, even the ones that didn't, even the ones that just came on here to shoot shade. Thank you for that as well. All right, Thelma, thank you for helping me as usual. And I'll see you guys soon, okay? Take care.